Welcome back to the next playthrough of the Crescent Hawk's Revenge. Before I start this, what I'm probably going to do now is I need to clear one thing up first, and I'm going to go through some of the mechs that you will encounter in this scenario, mainly for those people that really want to get into this sort of stuff, because I enjoy it. That's one thing that I enjoyed, seeing the big mechs blow the hell out of each other. But anyway, I don't want to go too much into it because I know you all want to see the fight. First thing I wanted to clear up was in the first video I mentioned that the Phoenix Hawk had a VTOL mode. Now that wasn't entirely correct. He does change into an aircraft, but the official designation is a LAM, or a land air mech. There are quite a few land air mechs. I think, if I remember correctly from what the BattleTech Wiki says, hang on, just give me a second. So I'm looking this up now. I think it was the Phoenix Hawk was one of the heaviest one they ever did. There are some others. Stinger, Wasp. I'm sure I saw a Shadow Hawk in there as well at some point. Yeah. But if you want to look that up, go to sana.net. That should be popping up, and I'll put that in the description as well. That's where the wiki is. So these images are coming from the wiki. In fact, if I remember rightly, Power Hits do have these illustrations as well. But yeah, I just wanted to get that cleared up. Right. So I'll go through the first two mechs that are in use. Not the Gen. I'll get back to the Gen in a minute. Well, not in this video, but in the next video. So the first mech we're using is the Griffin. The Griffin is it's currently nowadays now a medium mech, but it has been an assault and heavy. But obviously, as time went on, the more mechs, they made more mechs, more heavier mechs. So obviously, the Griffin had been declassified. It's a 55-ton mech. It is armed with one PPC and one LRM-10, which means it's basically like a long-range sniper role. I'm pretty sure that this is what was given in these BattleTech games are the standard ones. And it does say here that the Achilles heel of this design is the fact that it's got lack of short-range weapons, which is fair enough. But even at close range, according to this game, it's still a moderate damage that it deals. Excuse me, I do apologise. I've still got a bit of a cold I've got to shake off, but yeah. Anyway, that was what I think pierces in that one. The next mech is the Phoenix Hawk, which is the LAM that we got. That was got in the last game. It is a medium mech on 45 tons, so it is 10 tons less heavier than the Griffin, and it's packed with one large laser, 2 medium lasers, and 2 machine guns. Which is, I'd say that's pretty standard, pretty well standard, to be honest. And it says here to deter infantry attacks, it carries 2 heavy machine guns. Although I'm pretty sure if you're whacked with a medium laser from a mech like this, you'd have been instantly vaporized. But there you go. In the next scenario, we will be facing one OSC Scout and one Panther. So the Panther is a light mech at 35 tons. It packs one PPC and one SRM-4. Oh, for those people that don't know, SRM is short range missiles and LRM is long range missiles. I can't remember whether I covered this in the last video. I think I did try to when I first did the recording. It didn't go right. The numbers designate how many of the missiles will be launched at once. So LRM-5 will have 5 missiles, and they launch 5 at once. So the SRM-4 is 4 missiles, they launch 4 at once. Same with anything like an autocannon, where it says autocannon 10, that will be 10 shots in one hit. Is there anything special about the Panther? I'm trying to think. Oh, speed is 64.8 kilometers an hour. So let's look at the back of the other two. The Phoenix Hawk goes at 92, and the Griffin goes at 86. So they're both faster, even though this is a lighter mech. A much lighter mech. Kilometers. Yeah, that's interesting. And the other one we're up against is an OSC Scout. That is a 35-ton mech as the Panther. It's packing a medium laser, so not very very light, arguably on the very light on the armament. Sorry. And later on you'll also get the Locust comes back. That is another light mech. Same. Oh no, it's less tonnage than the OSC Scout and the Panther. It's a 20-ton mech. It's packing a medium laser and 2 machine guns. And the supposed commander of this light lance is the Whitworth. Whitworth is a medium mech at 40 tons. It's packing 2 LRM-10s and 3 medium lasers, which makes this a pretty nasty mech, especially if it's in the wrong hands. Because I'm pretty sure many mechs wouldn't want to be hit with 2 LRM-10s. So that's what's going to make that type of mission hard. So let's see how we did in the scenario.
Infocom presents the Crescent Hawk's Revenge.
Okay, so get this loaded up. Right, I'm not gonna. You'll have to pause through these. So if you want to read the story, that's fair enough.
Jason, this is Rex, Code Red.
Now at the bottom it says message. I'm not sure how to get that up. I've tried to have a look at some of the keyboard commands, but I really don't know how to get it up. I'm assuming it's just gonna say got 2 mechs above us or something like that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I say that because I'm post commentarying again, because it seems to be a lot easier to do that than try and do fraps or whatever. I think at this point I was trying to find out how to do the message and I couldn't find it anywhere. So this is the scenario with the Panther and the OSC Scout. And I can't remember how long it is before I get back to what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. Right, so the first order of the day is, I think I'm off to find out where the mechs are. I realise I can press the F9 key to switch between the enemy mechs. So there's your OSC Scout and there's the Panther. So the average speed is average and jump jets, and that one's very fast. So out of these, I decide I'm gonna go for the OSC Scout, since if it speeds very fast and my mechs aren't gonna be as fast, then I'm gonna take that one on first. And obviously, with it being, I believe, I can't remember. I didn't even see. I'm pretty sure that the OSC Scout, yeah, the OSC Scout doesn't have that much in the way of weapons. So I'm going to, at this point, I'm trying to remember where he is, and I found him. But I decide I'm gonna move the mechs in such a way that the OSC Scout can't hit them. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So moving the Griffin, and then, you know, use both mechs to target. And I was thinking at one point of setting that green bit on fire, but I thought, well, I'll see what the OSC Scout does. And I also moved the Griffin a bit further because I think he's a bit too far out at that point. I do want to cause this thing damage. And there you go. The first shot goes in from the Griffin, taking 20% of the health. Another 10% of the health from the Griffin again. My mech's got the Griffin's got a bit of a scratch on that one. I'm going to move the Griffin out a little bit more because I don't want him. Scratch is okay, and I don't want him hit anymore. So it's another 3% gone. And the OSC Scout's getting wasted now. It's 50% already gone on him. Panther's still within range. Yep, the OSC Scout's getting trashed. Although the enemy's retreating, I'm sitting there thinking, you know what, I still have time to take them both on. It's another 10% gone. Panther's already starting to leave. %. And oh, his legs are battered. Oh, okay, might as well just go and get the Panther then. Although in hindsight, I really should have checked on the damage beforehand, but I'll remember for next time. So target the Panther and start shifting the mechs towards him. I think I destroyed the OSC Scout, yeah. While I was moving the other two over. So the Phoenix Hawk hasn't been touched, and the Griffin's just slightly scratched. And at this point, there's no way I'm going to catch the Panther. He's already gone. So that's that done. This is just the Jenner guy telling us that he's going to be ready at 14:30. So the clock in the bottom right hand corner will let you know when that's ready. Here comes the Whitworth, and then from the let word go, there's an attack because I'm pretty much in a bad area, arguably. So there's the Locust from the beginning of the scenario from the last video. being
Jason, this is Rex, code red.
and also in this is the creator sign is the panther that ran off before, and now you also have the Whitworth. There you go. So the Locust is getting trash. Phoenix Hawk has finally got a scratch on it. Locust is now gone. So I decided to split both my mechs up and get the Griffin to take on the Whitworth and Jason Youngblood, the Phoenix Hawk, to take on the Panther, since I think that should be okay. Get some movement out both mechs, so that makes it harder for them to hit, you know, to keep the distance and stuff. I finally realised that I'm actually on walking speed instead of running speed, and changed that. Try and keep my distance from both the mechs as well. As you can see, the Whitworth still hasn't had much damage to it. The Panther is getting there. I don't like how close my Griffin is, considering that the Whitworth has got 2 LRM-10s. I don't like, oh no. Yeah, you see how quickly the Panther keeps sticking to my Phoenix Hawk. It's really annoying. %, and I'm hoping that I can still stop him. And Youngblood decides to punch out, even though he was on about 70%, and I'm pretty sure it would have been 60. So I don't know what the hell went wrong there. After this is just me trying to get to DOS so I could finish this. So I'm just sticking around so I can do that. But yeah, looks like in the next video I'm gonna have to retry that. I think in the next video I'm gonna try so that either the same thing happens again, that I get rid of the OSC Scout, or I don't know. I'll find out next time. Anyway, see you then.